to be discussing my ed talk on action research. So, action research, I still can't get that, is a scholarly way to improve learning and teaching in a classroom. So, for me, that means that I am constantly looking at my students and their progress and how can I make the learning environment a better place. And by doing so, I'm not only improving my classroom, but maybe I'm able to get such data to share with my colleagues and improve their classrooms, maybe school-wide, district-wide, and it'll maybe, have a ripple effect and it can go anywhere. So, while I was reading the articles, it was very interesting for me to see how minute the problem, because sometimes we feel as educators that certain issues such as having all students be a participant in our classroom, or maybe the connection with parents and the teacher relationship and the home and school partnerships, sometimes that just kind of goes out of our thoughts because we are so focused on the rigor and the curriculum and making sure we have enough technology in the classroom and blended learning and just assessments, and so many things get in the way that we are not focusing on some of the basic necessities. And these action research actually kind of gave me an outlook that it doesn't need to be so on a grand scale. It could be just very simple, just to improve, the learning environment for not only for the students, but, for the teachers and the parents, because, we all work together as a community. And for me, that's very important. So it really gave me an insight on how to better attack my thesis. And action research is a necessity because we always want to keep improving. We always want to keep learning. And how can we make our classrooms the best learning environment for our students? And we have to, constantly be inquiring and always be growing, not only, with the technology, but also with our relationships with everyone that we are in contact with. I also like how it focused with the diversity and the mother tongue, that clearly hits home because as an immigrant, first generation immigrant, my parents didn't speak English very well, and it was very hard for them to communicate with my teachers and for me to have to be the translator. And it's very interesting that this teacher took her time to try to develop a relationship with the parents. They're able to have a better understanding of what is expected from their child in the school. And, it's something just that simple. And also, I found it very interesting too, teachers' inquiry on how to improve the relationship with the parent and the classroom, the parent and the teacher and the home and the school. They were able to, make a change so that, parents can have translators, and, teachers can send forms in different languages so that everybody has an equal chance. And some discrepancies that I see currently as an educator would be the lack of technology in certain schools. In my school, we are a school of science and technology, so technology is an abundant resource in our school. We have one-to-one devices, and it's very easy to forget that there are so many other schools and so many other districts who lack these basic technological devices. And, let's say that they do get the technological devices, they still might not be able to have the required, broadband or connection or programs to use these devices. So where does one start? And I think that that's that's the discrepancy, like right now as an educator in the 21st century, that students aren't able to have those certain needs. And as much as we would like to, and we would like to think that, oh, everybody has it, that is not the case. And also at home as well, you know, we would love that, students log on at home and complete some homework assignments or extra tasks or do AR reading, but we can't just assume just because we have it that our students are able to have that as well. We are not able to, understand all aspects of their home life, especially if they are in certain financial situations. So I feel like that's a discrepancy that we are facing right now as educational practitioners. So that's my ed talk for week 1. I hope you enjoyed, and there's a lot of cuts and edits because I myself, as a bumbling buffoon,